Hi everyone, this is Vivek. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can send push notification programmatically using Onesignal API. So in the last video, I have demonstrated how you can send push notification by Onesignal dashboard along with the setup required. So if you haven't watched the previous video, be sure to check the link in the description and watch that video first. Here I have the application from the previous video. Now we are going to use Onesignal Rest API to send a notification. So let's go to Onesignal and we need a key, the Rest API key, and we will go through the documentation to implement it. Okay, so first of all, go to Onesignal, login. Now select your project, that is push notification demo that we have created in the previous video. Now if you scroll down, you can see the option of settings, and under settings you can see the option of keys and IDs. Click there, and here we need Onesignal app ID and Rest API key. So let's make a separate file on our project to store this key, and make sure that whenever you push the code in GitHub, make sure to include that file in Gitignore, as these keys and IDs are sensitive and anyone can send the notification in your app if they got this app ID and Rest API key. Okay, so let me copy these two and let's make a folder named keys here, and let me name API underscore keys dot, and so let's make a class API keys, and let me make a string named app ID, and another one string Onesignal API key. So let me paste the keys that I have copied previously. So this one is the app ID and this is the Rest API key. Okay, so let's make another folder named services to write the code to send a post request in Onesignal API. So if you haven't watched Rest API tutorial from our channel, be sure to check that. I will add the link in the description. So let's make a file named notification service dot, notification underscore service dot, and so let me make a class named notification service, and let's make a string URL. This is the Rest API URL that we will copy from the Onesignal documentation, and let's make a function named send notification, and this function must be asynchronous as it takes times to send push notification and it will not happen instantly. So to send a post request, we need to make use of HTTP package. So with the help of that package, we will be able to send post request in the Onesignal API. So go to pop.dev and search for HTTP package and install this first package. Go to installing tab and just copy this command. Okay, you can install with put Dart in Flutter, copy any command and go to terminal and paste it there. Okay. And let's make a screen to enter a notification title and description. Okay, so let me make a folder named screens, and I will give it a name home screen, home underscore screen dot dart. Okay, I will make a stateful widget here. So our home page is ready. So let's return a scaffold, and I will create an app bar quickly. So the title of the app is going to be Onesignal push notification demo. Okay, it is long, Onesignal demo, and let me center this title. Now in the body, let's make text field. Okay, so in the body I'm going to use column widget, and inside this column we're going to have two text field, one for notification title and another for notification description. Okay, so if you hover over the text field, then you can see the properties like controller, decoration, keyboard type. Okay, so we haven't created a controller yet, so let's make two controller, one for title and another for description, and it is going to be a text editing controller. Let me make it private. Title controller is equals to text editing controller, and let's make another one, description controller. And it is also a text editing controller. So I'm going to assign this title controller to this text field. Okay, so in the controller property I'm going to assign title controller, and in the keyboard type, okay, we can go with the normal keyboard. So this is going to take text input type. So it is going to be a text. Okay, text input type dot text, and let's go with the decoration. This decoration property takes input decoration widget. So here we can provide various properties like icon, color, label. Okay, so you can play around with all of these. For now I'm going with the label. Title. Okay, so label, if you hover in the label, you can see what does it take. Okay, so we have to provide the widget. Here you can simply give text widget and say title, and let's provide a border. Okay, so let me find a border. So it is inside input decoration, I guess. Okay, so the border take input border. So we are going to use outline input border. Okay, So let's see how does it looks in our mobile app. So let me change the home of current homepage to the homepage that we have just built, that is homepage only. Okay, go to main.file and inside this home property, instead of my homepage, just use homepage. And let me reload the app again, and now we have our app with the text field that we have just made. Okay, so let me give this app bar a background color. Okay, so let's go with the indigo color, colors.indigo, and let's change the color of this text style, and the color is going to be colors.white. Yeah, I think it looks good now. And if we click on the title, then it is hidden. So let's wrap this with padding. And let's provide some in text also. Okay, in text it is going to enter your notification title. This one title. So you can see the index, enter your notification title, and we can simply enter. So let me copy this widget, this padding widget, and let's make a field for description. Okay, so what's the controller name? That is description controller. So let's change this to description controller. And now let's change it to enter your notification description, or we can say it notification content. Okay, and instead of this title you can say description. So now okay, I changed the first one, so I'm supposed to change the second one, but I will swap the position. Okay, so let's make a button to send a notification as soon as the text is entered. Okay, so I will make a elevated button right here. So let's keep on paste empty as of now. The child, let's provide a text with the string send notification. So as soon as I enter the title and description and send notification, then the notification must arrive in my phone, or it must go in all the device that are subscribed or that we have selected. Okay, I will explain about it later. Okay. So now our UI is ready. Let's go to the Onesignal documentation to set it up. Okay, so go to the Onesignal, and you can see the option of documentation at the end of the sidebar. Click there and click on server REST API reference. And in this video we are going to focus on creating a notification and sending it to the user. Okay, so select push notification, and here we have a sample code also. So here we have to make a post request in this URL, and if you scroll down we can see exact code. Like here you can see that in the request header we have to pass these two, that is content type, application JSON and authorization. the REST API key that we have previously copied, and here we have to add app ID and content, the actual notification content, and the included segments, that is the segment of users. And if you don't know what segment is, then I will show you it quickly. Okay, so in the audience section you can see the segments. So here we have 6 segments by default, that is total subscriptions is the total number of users who have subscribed to your app or who have installed and used your app, and the inactive subscriptions are last session greater than the 168 hours, that is the peoples who have used the apps 168 hours ago. Okay, and engaged subscriber are session count greater than 4 sessions. Sorry. So two user are called engaged subscriber. The last session must be less than 168 hours and the user must have opened the app at least 4 times. Okay, and all SMS subscriptions and all email subscription and active subscriptions, so they are pretty obvious, so I don't think I need to explain. So for now we are going to see into total subscriptions. Okay, this is the default audience segment. So let's go back to the documentation, and we have to send post request in this URL with the following header and this data. Okay, so let's go back to our app, and I think HTTP package is installed. You can verify by checking it in prospect.yaml file, and you can see the HTTP package here. Now go to services file, click on notification services, and first of all import the HTTP package. So let me import it quickly. Import package http/http ... and let me use alias http here. And so let's copy the URL from the documentation, and I will provide this documentation URL. Okay, don't worry. So this is the URL where we are going to send a post request. Okay, now let's write a function to send a post request. Okay, so let me make a variable named response, and we are going to send a post request now. So for this we are going to use HTTP package, and the HTTP package provides the post function, and here we have to pass the actual URL. It is of type URI, so we have to parse URL into URI, and we have to send headers, and we have to send body. Okay, so let me quickly parse the URI. Like you can simply use URI.parse, and we are going to parse the URL that we have stored in above variable, that is this variable. And now in the headers you have to provide these two. Okay, so first one is content type, that is application JSON. So I will copy this, and let's add quotation, and now add a comma, and let's add another header value. Okay, this one is important. Okay, so here we are going to enter our application authorization key. So let me paste it over here. So you have to add the basic keyword, and instead of this your REST API key we have to use actual API key, and it is in the variable. Okay, in this file. Okay, we can access it by using API keys dot Onesignal API key. Okay, we can also make it static. So so that we can access it without making an object. So now you can use API keys dot Onesignal API key like this, and now we have to provide the body. So in the body we have to send data in JSON format, so we are going to use JSON encode, and here we will provide the actual data. Okay, so the first parameter is app ID. So let me copy all this. Okay, and let me paste it here, and let me get rid from this slash. Okay, so I'm going to use Control F, Control H, and replace this with nothing. Okay, so all of these are gone, and instead of this your app ID, we have to use our actual app ID. So we can find it on API keys dot app ID. Okay, API keys dot app ID. Okay, we can ignore the string interpolation. Okay, like we can directly use something like this. Okay, in the content, yes, this is the actual notification content, and we will receive it from this function. Okay, and we will pass it from where we type. Okay, in like we type the title and description in our text field. So let me just write string title and string description. So we will call this function from the home page, and we will pass what user have or what the admin have entered in the title and description field. So instead of this English message, it is going to be a description. And let's go back to the documentation, and if you scroll down, you can see what we can send in the body parameters in the body field. Okay, so the first one is app ID. We have already entered name, included segment, included alias, filter, content, heading, subtitle. Okay, everything that you can check from here. Okay, so let's just add a heading, and to add a heading, just click on this heading, click on this plus, or you can click on this read more, and we can give heading in this manner. Okay, so let me just copy this and paste it here after this. So let me get rid from this Spanish title, and here instead of this English title, we are going to use title that we received in this function. And make sure that you include this code in the try catch block, so that we will catch the error if we encounter any. Okay, and it will help in debugging. So let me write a try block, and try block must be followed by a on exception catch error. Okay, and we can simply print the error in the console, print error occurred, and we will simply print the error. So let me cut this content and paste it in the try block. Okay, and here we must check either the post request is successful or not. So we will check the status code of this request. If the status code returned in the response is 200, then our post request is successful, otherwise it is not. So let's write our code snippet to check that. Okay, so if response dot status code. Okay, so I think I have forgot the await keyword here, so we have to wait until this request is made, and we are making the function asynchronous because it can happen instantly. It takes few time, is it have to send this request in the network and wait till the server send the response. Okay, so if response dot status code is equals to 200, so the 200 status code means it is successful. We can simply print a notification send successful and message is, and we can simply display the message as well. Okay, that is response dot body. We can see the message in the body of the response, and else if it is not, we can print the status code and message. Okay, okay, notification send failed with status code status. Okay, status code response dot status code and message is response dot body. This is fine. So, and here we have to make one more change. We are going to send notification to total subscriptions. Okay, so let's go to segments and let me copy this. Okay, copy this text total subscriptions, just copy as it is and paste in the included segment. Just let me get rid from the subscribed users and copy total subscriptions. Okay, I think we have completed the send notification part. So let me save this, and now we have to call this function when somebody tap in this send notification. Okay, so go to the home screen, and in the unpressed function of this elevated button, let's make it async first and await. We have to call the send notification function from notification service class. So let me call that function notification service dot. So make sure to enclose a bracket here, as we have to create object because the function is not static. Okay, so and send notification, and the title is going to be the title that user will enter here. Okay, the admin, and we can get this from, okay, we can get this from controller that we have defined previously. Okay, so first one is title controller dot text, and second one is description controller dot text. Description controller dot text. Okay, I think we are ready to test the notification. So let me restart the app and we'll give a try. Okay, so if we encounter any error, we will fix it. If we don't, then we are good to go. So I think app is restarted successfully. So let's provide a title. Demo notification using API. the description is going to be hello everyone, thank you for watching this video, be sure to subscribe. Okay, if I have made so far, it is providing, I believe it is providing value, and I deserve one subscription, so please subscribe as it motivates me to create new videos. So now click on send notification, and you see the notification have arrived. So let's check this, and here you can see demo notification using API, and here we have our message, hello everyone, thank you for watching this video, be sure to subscribe. So if I click here, it opens the home screen of our app. So in the next video we will see how we can navigate to any screen inside our app upon clicking on the notification. Okay, so sometimes we called as deep links also. So I will create a separate video to implement deep link using Firebase, but we can do this in Onesignal without Firebase. So wait for the third video of this Onesignal series. So guys, how was this video? If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and if you have any problems while following the steps on here, please don't hesitate to comment below. Thank you for watching.